What up, y'all? Mike back again, and it's fucking almost 5 a.m. right now. I did a fucking CD update part one. Hey, yo, with that, this is my second video of the fucking night, day, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. And today, I want to do an album review on one of the most offensive fucking hard body, gangster, disrespectful, don't give a fuck albums of all time in every genre, especially hip hop. And the album I'm talking about was released in 1991 on Rap A Lot Records. Convicts, with their self titled album, Convicts, on Rap A Lot Records, released in 1991. Hailing from New Orleans, Big Mike. From Houston, Texas, Lord 32, Mr. 32, whatever the fuck you want to call him. This album is absolutely fucking insane. It's hard as nails. Fucking, if you're one of them niggas that get easily offended by anything, please don't listen to this record. It's as hardcore as you can get. There's no fucks given. Fucking disrespectful. Insane, hard body gangster shit I ever heard in my life. This is probably top three most hardest not give a fuck albums I ever heard. You know what I mean? It's fucking incredible. And Big Mike, Mr. 32 do their thing on here. This album was very influential to Death Row Records. According to Snoop Dogg, he was highly influenced by Mr. 32, and they got the whole Death Row inmate shit from this album. Yep. So that's history for you. And this album is very underrated, which is a shame. Physically, this album goes for fucking stupid loot. I seen it go for as much as $90 to $200. It's fucking nuts. I paid $40 for this motherfucker. Um, it's incredible. I just got through listening to it. I wanted to do a review. It's very like not it's not aimed for the weak at heart, and it's very fucking hardcore. You know what I mean? It's just this album doesn't give a fuck about your feelings. This album will fucking smack you upside your head and fucking strangle you so you pass away. Like it doesn't give a fuck. You got songs on here. Oh, also, if you're very easily offended by racism, and they're talking about the one song in here called Illegal Aliens, where they're talking about the people, coming to America that don't really belong here. Talk about like the Mexicans and fuck even Africans, and these are two black men talking about that shit. You know what I mean? Fucking Asians and shit like that. I don't agree with that. None of that shit. I'm not racist, but hey, this album is very offensive. And what black people was going through at this time, 1991, I think the Rodney King, all that shit happened in 92, but the beating happened in 91. Black men getting fucking assaulted for no reason by police. It was very crazy back then. Nothing has changed, you know what I mean? I witnessed it. Yes, I'm black. You know what I mean? I'm light skinned as a motherfucker, but I'm black. Mom's is black. My dad is black with a little bit of Portuguese mixed in there. So you could say I'm mixed in a way, but for the most part, I'm black. You know what I mean? So yes, I've been harassed by police and all that shit. And I'm not making that excuse for that the racist song for Illegal Aliens, but at the time, blacks was just pissed the fuck off, man, and rightfully so. And this album is just a fucking. It shows all that like angry fucking shit right here, man. Like my favorite track on here is probably "Fuck School" or $100 Crook featuring the Ghetto Boys. That shit is insane. You got a fucking Mexican dude calling up. It's like their fucking hotline or some shit that teaches you how to do crime. And this fucking Mexican cat calls up and he wants to know how to steal cars. And Big Mike walks him through that. His verse is all about telling him how to steal a fucking car. You bust the fucking window out. You go through the back seat, hop in the front, take the screwdriver, put it in the ignition, the whole fucking nine. It's a guide to fucking crime. It's fucking dope. I don't condone that, but it's dope, man. Then the fucking next verse, I believe, is some Jamaican cat. He's tired of slaying weed. He wants to make some coke and well, make some crack, I should say. And Mr. 32 teaches him how to do that. It's very fucking dope. And then the next verse, I believe, some white guy calls up talking about how his bitch left him. You know what I mean? And Scarface was like, he walks him away. How I mean, he explains to him how like to say fuck a bitch. You know what I mean? And don't worry about that shit. And fucking the last verse, little J, fucking Jay Prince. He's out there in the desert. He wants to learn how to fucking. They got him in Iran or wherever the fuck Saddam Hussein was from, and he wants to blow that nigga up. And Bushwick Bill and Willie D, tell him how to do that shit. It's just, it's amazing. It's an absolute amazing fucking song. I love $100 Crook. Whoop Her Ass, one of the most offensive tracks on here. Basically about beating bitches. I don't condone that shit, but it's just the way they say it. You know what I mean? Like Mr. 32 was like, he whooped the bitch's ass and she went flying out the window and landed on a fucked up Pinto. And then he said he picked her up off the car, whooped her ass some more. It's very fucking grimy, like talking about violently beating the shit out of women, man, which I don't condone at all. Fuck no, but it's just a crazy fucking album. And if you're easily offended, you will not like this album. I'm telling you right the fuck now. You know what I mean? It's not for the weak at heart, I'd say that much. Fucking tracks like "Fuck School," just talking about how the school system is a bunch of bullshit, basically. Um, I love "Bonin" is a sex track, very dope sex track from Big Mike, freaking that shit on there. "Wash Your Ass" is another standout track for me. I love that track. Love 32, Mr. 32, whatever you want to call him. He talks about how a lot of niggas don't be cleaning and washing up and stanking around the motherfucker, especially in jail. He talks about it's so fucking dope. Fucking DOA, some real murderous shit. Big Mike solo track right there. Shit is hard body, my nigga. Like I love that shit. This is for the Convicts. Is a dope ass track. Penitentiary Blues, Peter Man. The whole album is just fucking great, man. I give it a fucking 10 out of 10. 5-star album. I don't know if this is on like Google Play, Spotify, iTunes, or nothing like that. It fucking should be. I love this album cover, man. You got Mr. 32, Law 32, whatever you want to call him, Big Mike, in a fucking jail cell looking like they're bunkies and shit. And you got the back. That's fucking. This album is just fucking dope, man. This ain't no fucking review, but this does come off blurry my webcam, so let you know it's not a bootleg or nothing like that. Real shit. But yeah, man. Paid $44 for this, crazy money for a CD in my opinion. And it goes for stupid loot now. This album is a bona fide classic. I cannot get enough of it. I listen to it frequently. If you're fucking easily offended by certain crazy shit in hip hop. Like, this would not be for you. I know a lot of people were, offended by Niggas for Life, another album released in 1991. Great year for hip hop. And that this makes Niggas for Life look like a fucking Disney movie. And that's like, that's saying a lot. It's well, I don't want to say that because you got songs like One Less Bitch on there and shit, but well, it makes it look like, how can I put this? This is Pulp Fiction, and fucking Niggas for Life is Die Hard. I don't fucking know. Something like that, I guess. Kind of shitty comparison, but what can you do? This is just, it's very offensive. It is fucking insane. All right, this album is just hard body, disrespectful as fuck. It don't care about your feelings. If you listen to this and you come in at like just expecting to hear some positive hip hop, you out your fucking mind because this album's raw. Just look at the fucking cover, you see it. You know what I mean? Just great shit. A top 3 Rap a Lot Records release for me. I fucking love it. And I want to take the time out to say rest in peace to Mr. 32, Lord 32. He passed away in 2016, last year. He got killed at a gas station. Fucked up. Shot him. Apparently he knew the guys, you know what I mean? Argument and shit like that. Fucking heartbreaking, very sad. And he was a 44-year-old man. Like, you usually do that gangster shit when you're in your fucking 20s and shit, but, hey, I'm not faulting him, man. It just, bad shit happens, you know what I mean? And, it's a fucking shame. RIP, Mr. 32. And shout out to Snoop Dogg for saying that he was an influence because these guys are not represented in hip hop well, in my opinion. You know? And Vinny Paz, shout out to him on his podcast called Broad Street Breakdown, I think it's called. They did like a top 5 gangster rap albums, and this was Vinny Paz's favorite gangster rap album of all time. I thought that was fucking dope. But yeah, man, I highly recommend y'all hear this, man, because it's fucking amazing. Top fucking 3 Rap a Lot Records release for me. I love that label. That label is insane. A lot of good shit. I want to get some shit on there. That's stupid money, but one day hopefully I'll get it because I do want the shit. But yeah, man, highly enjoy fucking bumping this album. It's just very, very controversial and just in your face, slap the shit out of you music, and it doesn't give a fuck about you or your feelings. It's just a fucking very offensive record, and it'll leave you crying if you're one of those conservative fucking heads. You know what I mean? So there you have it. Convicts, released in 1991. I enjoy doing these reviews. I'll be doing more. You know what I mean? And some discography rankings I'll be doing. Um, when All Eyes on Me comes out, the Tupac biopic, I'll be doing a review on that. I'm gonna see that the first day. Expect more dope shit, man. I'll be bringing it to y'all. And yeah, there you have it, man. Convicts, released in 1991, as I said. Big Mike, Lord 32, a classic album. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. It's fucking insanely good. It's great. So yeah, basically Convicts, 1991, Rap a Lot Records, man. Great shit. I hope y'all enjoy it. I really enjoy doing that shit, man. So see y'all niggas on the flip side. Peace.